And happy 4th of July, everyone. I'm meteorologist Matt Bullock. We're going to be talking about what the forecast for tonight and throughout the weekend. We are expecting increasing rain chances, especially by Saturday night into Sunday morning, thanks to newly formed Tropical Depression 3. And talk about your 4th of July forecast for this evening, whether if you're watching the fireworks or having a nice little cookout. So as we talk about those current conditions on our 10 roof sky cam, plenty of folks enjoying themselves at the beach. Current temperatures across our viewing area, we are in the 80s and 90s, even 70s. They had some showers move through Florence that brought their temperatures down in the mid-70s, 90 degrees in Marion, 84 in Conway and Myrtle Beach. And look at our first look radar. We've been tracking these scattered showers and storms mainly along the I-95 corridor. We did have a severe thunderstorm warning that was in effect for Florence County. That has wrapped up. And for tonight, expect to see drier conditions just in time for 4th of July. We'll have partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the 80s. If you're trying to find out where to watch the fireworks, Broadway at the beach, Barefoot Landing, that'll be at 10 o'clock. Cherry Grove is at 9:30. Myrtle's Inlet at 10 o'clock. Aner will be at 9 o'clock. If you're going to the Myrtle Beach Pelicans game, that's going to be after the ball game. 2nd Avenue Pier, that will be at 9. Conway, Florence, right around 9:30. And so with the 4th of July activities, we're all seeing tropical activity going on. Here's the latest update with the tropics. As we gave you the first alert about nearly 2 hours ago of Tropical Depression 3. Now, right now has sustained winds at 35 miles per hour. It's located about 150 miles south-southeast of Charleston. It's moving very slowly at 2 miles an hour north. Now, there's been some convection with this system. It's likely to strengthen into a weak tropical storm with sustained winds at 40 miles per hour Saturday afternoon. It is projected to make landfall somewhere in the low country up to the Grand Strand by late Saturday night into early Sunday morning, and then continue to move northward across the PD and into the Piedmont of North Carolina. But depending which track it takes will dictate what kind of impacts we'll see. If this system takes more westward track, meaning if it makes a more landfall into the low country, this will bring better chances for rain Saturday night into Sunday. If it takes a more eastward approach, this will pretty much lower our rain chances, but pretty much impacts remain the same with Tropical Depression 3. The main risk will be those dangerous rip currents. So if you are heading out to the beach for Saturday and Sunday, keep in mind we're going to see those dangerous rip currents. In addition to that, some heavy downpours with scattered shower storms, mainly heavy Saturday night and into Sunday with a few gusts reaching 30 to 40 miles per hour. And here's a look at our in-house model kind of illustrating what's going on. So this is a very lopsided system, which is very typical with these early July tropical systems. And just showing you as we head into early Saturday morning, you start to see a well-defined low showing up. So when that happens, likely to see that tropical storm. That next name is Chantal. And you can see by 2 o'clock, likely become a tropical storm. But again, very lopsided. Most of that nasty weather is towards the right of the storm. The left of the storm, a little bit of drier air, a little bit of shear. So again, if this system takes a more eastward approach, we would see less impacts from the rain. If it takes a more westward approach, that will bring more of that nastier weather closer to the Grand Strand and the PD. And then as we head into Saturday night, with this in-house model, this is the graph model, shows a more landfall closer to the low country, bringing that nastier weather for Saturday evening. So again, best chances for those shower storms will be from about 6 p.m. all the way until about midnight, and bring those rain bands across Wilmington into early Sunday morning. You can see where the center of circulation in the low country, 230, working its way through the Midlands and even into the PD by Sunday afternoon. This will bring those scattered showers and storms. So what does that mean with rain chances? So yes, you can still have your outdoor plans, but you want to do it early in the day. As we into late afternoon through the evening hours, that's where we're going to see the best chance for those showers and storms, mainly from dinner time through the overnight hours, right around midnight. And those scattered on and off rain chances will continue into Sunday. Just kind of showing you another better look at the models. Again, same model that I showed you earlier, just zoomed into our viewing area. You can see showing the threat for those isolated showers and storms, but better chances for rain will increase as we head into the overnight hours. You can see by midnight, Saturday night into Sunday morning, that's when we're going to see that heavier rain, more widespread across the coastlines move in. And then by Sunday morning, that center circulation working its way into the PD by Sunday morning and pretty much entering the Piedmont region by Sunday afternoon, but still bringing the threat for those scattered showers and storms throughout Sunday. And talk about those rainfall forecasts. Again, it all depends which track this system takes. If it takes a more westward track, expect about 1 to 3 inches of rain. The GFS model is starting to buy into that. European model has stayed consistent throughout this afternoon. Expect about 1 to 3 inches of rainfall. So that means this system's likely to take more. It's trending towards a landfall close to the low country. If it takes a more Grand Strand landfall approach, we would see these rainfall totals start to drop, likely just about 1 to 2 inches. So again, 1 to 3 inches of rain is expected. So this may cause some minor flooding, especially in those low-lying areas, retention ponds. So keep that in mind. And just showing you the track with this system, as I mentioned, very lopsided storm system, likely to strengthen to a tropical storm, a weak tropical storm with sustained winds at 40 miles per hour. Likely to make landfall in between the low country to the Grand Strand late Saturday night into Sunday morning, right around 2 o'clock. And it kind of reminds me a little bit Tropical Storm Colin we had nearly 3 years ago, where typical similar setup, where we had a weak tropical disturbance that quickly turned into a tropical storm at 2 a.m. on a Saturday morning. But the system was so lopsided since it formed right off the coast of Georgetown. All that nasty weather was further offshore. So if this system had a more, eastward approach similar to Colin, we wouldn't see as much rainfall. But the models are trending towards a more of a landfall close to the low country, which will increase those rain chances. So they're similar, but also not so similar. It all depends which track it takes. And so the only similarities is that they're both going to be very lopsided. So breaking down your 7-day Grand Strand forecast, again, if you're heading out to the beach, keep in mind with those dangerous rip currents, rain chances will increase later in the day, on and off showers on Sunday. Then as we head into next week, more of a seasonable summer, temperatures upper 80s in the Grand Strand, low to mid 90s for the PD. And with that heat and humidity, it will bring the chances for those pop-up showers and thunderstorms. So for more details with the forecast, you can tune in tonight at 7:11 on WNBF News, or you can download that WNBF First Alert Weather app. From the wise words of Ron Burgundy, don't have a great night, have an American night. Good night, everyone.